Well, hello, welcome to the Chanhassen Elementary Art Room. My name is Mrs. Ishii and I'm the art teacher here. And I have been the art teacher here for about 20 years, and I love my job and I love sharing art with others. And I'm super excited to be working together with you and collaborating with you to support our students together. So in order to do that, I wanted to tell you a little bit about this art room and how it works and kind of what are the possibilities when you are here. Many paras who have a lot of comfortability with art come here, and they have their own ideas and how to support students, and they're ready to go. Others that aren't maybe as comfortable in art or maybe aren't really quite sure I encourage you to just seek me out and ask me questions, and we can work together to come up with some really great things that are connected to students' IEPs and their skill level and their some of their goals. So this room is set up with different centers, and in a minute I'm going to show you those centers. Not many of them are open yet because we open them gradually. So right now the students have one center, which is drawing, and by the end of the year they'll have up to like 9 centers. So there's lots of options. In this art room we use a TAB philosophy, which is called Teaching Artistic Behavior, and it really means that students are, this is an artist-driven, student-driven learning space. So students are making decisions about what materials they're using. Making decisions about what their art is about. Younger learners are usually given some either a skill to practice, or so younger learners will have more guidance when it comes to making choices. So they may have a specific medium that we're working with and specific skills within that medium that I'm helping them to develop. We may be working with a specific idea, and they're using different mediums to express that idea. We may be working with a certain element or principle of art, and they can interpret that and use that their own way. Or maybe we're working with other aspects of art learning, like talking about art and looking at art and telling stories in art. So there's usually more guidance and more direction with the younger students. With grades 3 through 5, I'm also giving them direction, but the way that they take that is really up to their own interpretation. So they can choose like what materials they want to use. They can choose what subject matter they want to make art about. And then as they're working at their tables, like I'm really going around and checking on them to making sure that they are individually meeting some of their learning goals that I have set and they have set for themselves. So depending on the grade level, it really does look a little different as far as kind of guidance. You'll see a lot more like of students doing similar or same things at the younger levels, and at the older levels, just really everybody doing a lot of different things. So the most important thing that I would like you to know is when you come to the art room with your students, you have pretty much 2 choices. One choice is to acclimate to what the students are doing. So especially with the younger kids, if they're doing a specific project, you're welcome to join in, or I'll give you the materials so that you can do those projects with the kids. Maybe I give you the materials and you interpret it your own way with the child, and that is just fine too. The other option is that I invite you to sit wherever you like in the room, and maybe each time you come you could sit in a different place, or you can sit in the same place every time, whichever feels more comfortable. But with the older kids, maybe find an open seat next to somebody and kind of notice what they're doing and maybe try to do something similar. Like if they're drawing with pencils, maybe you could have your student draw with pencils, and maybe you could have a conversation with the child about like some similarities or differences or something that they're finding with colored pencils, so they have that one thing in common, and then you can start having a conversation. That would be a good place to start the conversation with this, between the students. And then if all else fails, or not even if all else fails, I invite you at any point to say, what would you like us to do? Or what can we do? Or what should we do today? And I'll be like, okay, let's work together here and let's come up with a plan. And I can give you some options and some ideas. So I want to be the type of person that is easy to come to and easy to talk to, and I welcome your feedback at any point. Because once again, I want to make this a great experience for the students, and most of all, I want to make this a great experience for you. So I'm so looking forward to working with you and to getting to know you. Thanks so much.